welcome to our show. Today is a most unusual, well, I'll let the people who are involved tell you all about it. I'd like you to meet Julie Newton. She happens to be the marketing lady in this new episode, and also the man who's carrying the whole thing through all day, every day. And Dan works very hard, a solo job, I might add. And Dan Maguire will be telling us all about this new business, a new adventure.
Thank you, Janet.
I want to know all about the village.
The village, yes, yes. Well, first of all, thank you for having us here, Janet. We really appreciate it. And Antiques Village is a new venture. For those of you who have not been to it, we certainly invite you in. And we have 80,000 square feet with 300 unique shops. And we have something for everybody. Those that are antiquers, those that are collectors, those that are designers, those that are like vintage, those that like vintage clothing. And as we always say at Antiques Village, we have more.
And more.
And more and more, absolutely. And that more and more is books, 3 for $10. We have framed art. We have old-fashioned sodas. We have old-fashioned candy.
Well, I think you've aroused the interest of people. They probably would like to know just where is this Antique Village?
Well, Antiques Village is located, we are at 651 Lyons Road in Dayton, Ohio. We are in the Washington Park Plaza. We are right across the street from Sam's Club and next to Arrow Wine.
Okay, that's a good thing, Arrow Wine. Well, everybody knows that.
Yes.
Well, describe it a little bit more. I know how it hit me the first time I went in there. I couldn't believe, I didn't know where I was.
Well, I think that a lot of people that come into our store are a little overwhelmed at the beginning. I think once we explain to them how we're set up with our unique shops, which are named by street names, and we replicated New York City. We have First Street, we have Fifth Avenue, we have 11th Avenue, we have Park Avenue, we have Market Street, we have Main Street. And I think that gives everyone a sense of being able to find their way around.
These are posted so people can read them?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So if I saw something at a particular display, I'd look up and I could see where it is?
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
We would be able, what we do when our guests arrive into our stores, provide them with a handout. They are then able to, on the back, write the locations where they may have seen their items so they don't forget. Each of the shops are numbered individually so that they know where the locations are. So we want to help people find their items, and you know, we have millions of items in our store.
Oh, I know. Tell me, how many of these shops do you have?
Well, we have 300 unique shops that carry all kinds of different items. We also have approximately 65 showcases. So we have quite an area that is filled up with what I would call the most unique shopping experience in Dayton.
Well, it was for me. Julie, what is your job in particular?
I'm the customer relations manager, and I primarily do the marketing and the advertising for the village. Things like this, interviews, and we have a lot of social media outlets. We do Facebook and Twitter and Google Plus and things like that, and we create a really big reach that way. And then I work with the customers. I love being in front of the customers, working with them, helping them. It's just, it's an amazing experience. It's been a year full of just great learning. Dan's a great teacher. The people we've met there, I've never been around harder working people in my life. And I think the village bringing all of us together with a passion for antiques and collectibles, and it's just been an amazing experience.
Well, there's certainly a passion for
Sure
it
is.
there. People would just love to see it. Now, you're having some kind of advertisement for a holiday.
Yes, for our 1-year anniversary. We will be celebrating our 1-year anniversary.
Can you hold that up or up?
And for our anniversary, we're going to celebrate the entire month of August. So every weekend in August, we have a special coupon that you'll be able to get as a handout at Antiques Village. We have it posted on our website. It'll be on our Facebook page. We will also be doing commercials on Fox 45 and ABC 22. Julie will be on social media everywhere to make sure we get the information out.
That's great.
And one of the things that makes Antiques Village, I think, unique to the Dayton market is we have the best shop owners in the area. We say in our logo is Antiques Village is the best antique mall and the largest antique mall
Well,
in the
I'll
greater
say
Dayton
this
area.
for it. It's the best organized, it's the easiest to enjoy, and it's certainly the biggest.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Julie does a lot of the marketing, and we, for an example, our Facebook page.
I think they're showing some of the.
Yeah, some of the shops there. That's
Yeah.
great. Yes, so see some of the unique shops behind us, and they certainly will show some different items. One of the things that's been unique to us is our ability to have social media and to reach out. Julie has on our Facebook page, we have well over
5,000, probably right now about 5,400 fans, and it just keeps growing. It grows so fast. Everybody shares, their experience, and the comments that we hear are amazing. They love coming in. They say it's the cleanest place they've been, the most relaxing day they've spent. We have people coming in for
It
3
is
hours,
clean.
5 hours.
Yeah.
It's amazing. They're really enjoying it.
And we have a lot of people searching for information about Antiques Village on our website. We have well over
Close to-
14,000
I think it's
people who
up to-
visit.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, I think it's
You're
upward at
big
20,000.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're
It jumped
big
in,
time.
Yeah, it jumped
Yes.
in a day. It's 20,000. I
Yes.
didn't look lately.
Yes, it grows every day too.
Yeah, it would by word of mouth and people jumping in.
Yeah, the number one reason that people visit Antiques Village, Janet, to your point, is word of mouth. We have more people come in our front door that they have recommended our place because they have been there before, to a friend, to a relative, and that's how we get most of our customers in, because we try to provide the best shopping experience for our customers.
Well, it is a comfortable way to shop because you get so much variety. I couldn't get over all the different ones.
If you're coming to Antiques Village, I would say spend a little bit of time. You can spend a lot of time, but if you just spend a short time in there, you're going to miss a lot. We actually had a customer yesterday that was in our building for 6.5 hours. She got through half of the building, and she's going to come back another day. I told her to bring a packed lunch so we make sure she was going to have a good time.
Well, you have facilities too to keep people comfortable.
Absolutely.
Right.
We have benches at the front of the store and other parts of the store for people to sit down. We have wheelchairs for people that need wheelchairs to get around. We assist with getting any item you need. We'll bring it to the front. We'll load it in your car. We want to make sure you have a pleasant experience. We have restrooms that are in the back of the store. We have facilities for our shop owners. for lounge, for them to get coffee. We also have an area for newsletter and training for our shop owners also. As last month, Julie provided a Facebook class for our shop owners.
What's that?
Well, we just want to teach our shop owners a better way to market their business if they are not necessarily savvy with the computer. Facebook is very user-friendly, and so we had about 25 shop owners who signed up, and we went through the basics of setting up a Facebook page and why it's important for this business and pretty much for the future. So much is online and people live by their phones, and you can access anything right in your hand, and Facebook is just a great way to spread the word.
Do that.
Yes.
Well, that's great. You're really moving out. No other antique store I've ever been in offered all the different things that help you understand the antiques, make it easy to see. I would certainly like to know what all you're planning for your anniversary.
Yes. You know, as we talked about, each weekend, starting on our one-year anniversary, which is August 1st. It's hard to believe it'll be a year on August 1st. Time has gone by very fast. We actually started out with 105 shops and within the year expanded to 300. But on that weekend, which is on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, we have 20% off any item that is over $20. This would be quite the incentive to come into Antiques Village. And then every weekend for the rest of the month, which has 5 weekends, we have a different coupon.
Maybe we could see that.
Yeah, and you'll be able to get this also via Reach Magazine. We'll be in 270,000 mailboxes in the end of June, or July, I should say July. We'll also be on TV on Fox 45 and ABC 22 to direct people to our website.
And you're having raffles?
Raffles. We're going to do raffles for Antiques Village gift cards. Our shop owners provide unique gifts that we raffle off. It's a free raffle. You fill out a coupon at the front. We announce it over the intercom, and our shop owners and our customers really like it.
One of the things that tickled me was I saw candy and pop at the front of your store, and a young lady told me, she said, "Oh, those are antiques." I thought, "Oh, and we're going to drink." What was that?
Well, they're not antiques. They are, we'll call it new old-fashioned candy and soda.
Okay.
And we have some what we would call nostalgic items, or things you would have seen while you were growing up that you don't see anymore. You know, from Mallow cups to smoothies to Clark bars. We carry Dad's root beer, Triple X root beer, birch beer, Orange Crush, and a lot of those different things that I think really, you know, bring back memories. And I think one of the unique things about shopping at Antiques Village is people will always walk through and they will reminisce about the past, what they've seen, and it sure is a lot of fun for them to shop.
Well, it was for me. I certainly enjoyed it. All right. Julie's title in marketing. Explain your job. It must be very important.
Well, I don't know about that, but it is definitely a lot of fun. I have a great time doing it. I'm learning a lot, and we want to market to everybody. I think that's what Antiques Village is so great in that aspect, that we have more. We don't want to market just to antiquers. We want to show people how they can decorate their homes with new and old items. The younger people in their 20s who are going off to college or getting out of college and starting an apartment, how they're coming in so much more than they used to. The marketing is on a daily basis. Social media is on a daily basis. We reach out to magazines and online advertising sites. We interact with our customers online and our shop owners. And
interior decorating is very interesting.
Exactly. And we have photographers who come in. We have movie people who come in for props.
I never saw so many pictures.
Yes.
You have a huge wall that goes all the way around.
Right.
And there are many, many beautiful pictures.
Right. We carry framed art, and we have, I'm going to say, 100 to 80 to 200 linear feet of just picture frames at very good prices. So if you're looking to decorate your home, your apartment, all those types of things, we certainly have what you're looking for. And Julie mentioned our marketing is not that important. It is very important. Behind our customers and our shop owners, we spend a lot of time on marketing. And the reason is that we want to show off that we are the best antique mall. We're the biggest and the best, and we want to invite as many people in to see it, to walk around our store and experience a great place to shop with great shop owners and great customers, and we have a great team that manages our store at the same time.
Well, I noticed there were a lot of men or people walking around while I was looking at things, and they all smiled, and you said those are some of the owners.
Those are our associates and that work in our store, and there are shop owners that are in our store. And our shop owners are there frequently to bring new products in, to rearrange their shop, but also engaging with the customers. But our number one mission is to provide excellent customer service, and all of our associates to provide a pleasant atmosphere, and we're here to help any customer and any shop owner with anything they need.
Well, when you have things to snack on and you have 300 different settings of antiques, you could go there for weeks.
Yes. Well, we did have a gentleman that was on vacation. He was visiting his family in Dayton. He came in every morning at 10 a.m. and spent about 3 hours for 7 straight days in a row. So as we had an ad that's coming up, nothing like having a vacation at Antiques Village.
Yes.
So.
Okay, we must remember to pass that along.
Yes.
Well, if you have out-of-town guests, please bring them to the Antique Village.
Correct.
Right. Your village is easy to get around in. At first it just, it's so big. I thought, I'll never see everything. But then if you go down the streets and stop and look, and all you have to do is remember the name of the street, and you can find what you want again.
Right.
The second time.
Well, we get lots of compliments from our customers, and we survey our customers. Julie does that. We have an intern from UD who's in their marketing department. So we would survey our customers, and the biggest thing they say is how clean, how neat,
how
bright,
is clean, yeah.
And we want to provide them with a great environment. And as you said when you walked in, sometimes you get overwhelmed, but don't be afraid, because we're going to help you get around the store.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little about how you're set up with them? What do they pick for a display? Do they have a choice of a big place or little place?
Well, we give them multiple choice. Our shops, are all different sizes. Our largest are 20 by 16. Our smallest are 4x12, and we have everything in between. The prices of renting our shops, which our shop owners rent by the month, and they are, pricing is based on, one, the size and the location. So you can always move to a better location. We have lots of shop owners that have multiple locations. So
you mean some have two, more than?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
So, we have lots of people that have different needs. Some of them do it professionally, some of it do it as a hobby, some do it for fun. There's a lot of different reasons to be a shop owner in Antiques Village, but I think we have sizes for everyone, and based on the locations, our prices do vary based on that.
I saw one sign I couldn't figure out. It said dressing room.
Yes.
Oh. What is that?
That's a very good point, Janet. I would say we are very unique for a couple reasons. We have a lot of vintage clothing in our building. We have shop owners that do a fantastic job with either their own designs or they have vintage clothing. We have customers that come in and want to try them on. Most malls would, send you to a restroom. We actually have a fitting room, so if you want to try something on, you're able to do that. Julie, this past fall, we had a fashion show, and I'll let Julie tell you a little bit about our fashion show.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
we've actually had two. Since we do have so many vintage clothing shop owners, we had one when we first opened, and then we had another one in February, and we had over 230 guests come to that fashion show. It was so great. And
where did you hold it?
Well, we held it in the area that was not built yet on 10th and 11th or 10th Street and 11th Avenue.
At the back of the store?
Yes, and we plan on having another fall fashion show in September. I think the date is, we have narrowed it down to September 26th, and it's after hours. And it's just a great way to show off these clothes that from days gone by, and they're coming back in. They've been in for a long time, and so many people, especially the younger crowd, love to wear them, and then, people my age and stuff, they're just great clothes.
Yeah, I was just in a parade. I was Betsy Ross, and, you have to have a certain thing. I had to modify whatever I had. I would have come right over to you. You probably had exactly what I needed.
We have every style that anybody desires, from the young girls with summer outfits, and then sweaters and jackets, suits, from the 50s, 40s. They're beautiful.
All right. Now, everybody has a ticket. I notice there's a ticket on everything in your store.
Those tickets identify the merchandise of each of the shop owners. So on that ticket is a shop owner number that identifies the person who owns the shop, their address, a description of their item, and the price. They, in turn, what we do is then when somebody checks out at our service desk area, we're inputting that information into our system. Our shop owners then can see real time what they've sold online.
Oh.
And one of the things that we try to also do is we like for our shop owners to brand their shop. Call it by a specific name, put their business cards in.
What do you mean by brand their name?
Well, they have different names for their shops. It would be like going to the barber shop or going to the grocery store. They can name their place whatever they want. And I think it brings a uniqueness to it, and it's branding them as a location that people remember then. So not only can you write it down, but you can remember, I was in so-and-so shop.
Well, I think that's great. You really are very, very organized. Is that all your idea?
No, it's not. The four of us, there's 4 partners. Rick Lepley is one of our partners. He was the person who came up with the original idea. Our other partner is Joe Jeffries and Neil McLaughlin. and myself. I'm the operating partner, so I'm the one that they make work every day, as you know.
I thought that name, operating,
yes,
was very good.
But you know, us as individuals spend a lot of time visiting other malls. You know, my partner Rick has been in the business for a number of years, and I spent a lot of time studying this business. I was not familiar with it until about 2 years ago.
Are you an antique collector?
I collect postcards from my hometown of Johnstown, Pennsylvania, and Pittsburgh Pirate beer bottle caps. So I can keep everything in a shoebox. So that's a good thing. But I've been, this business has been very interesting. You learn something every day. I see items that my grandmother had, my mother had, my great-grandmother had, and it certainly brings back memories.
All right. You have very polite people at your desk, too. I want you to know that.
Thank you. I thank you. We have, you know, our customer service and all our associates, whether they're greeters or loading or at the service desk, many of them are shop owners too. So they also own shops. Julie is one of our managers. She owns a shop. And, you know, if they don't own shops, they're probably an enthusiast about antiques. And some of them have never been around antiques. You know, we have some college students. We have people that are retired. We have people that are
learning.
Yes. So, and we have a very good team. They are very pleasant.
Yeah. Because I saw someone bring in a very valuable cello the other day. And so they evidently respected your ability to give them some intelligent information.
Well, that's good to hear.
Well, I am so excited to have you here today. I've wondered about that antique village. I didn't know. And now I'm sure others will be interested. And when you start celebrating your anniversary, well, get these out on the street.
We will do that. Come and see us, and certainly help us celebrate our 1-year anniversary.
Okay.
We're really proud of our building. Janet, thank you for having us here today. It was certainly a pleasure.
Well, I've always liked antiques, and when I saw something like that, I was so overwhelmed. I have a few antiques at home. And I saw how well you're organized, and I'm sure others have too.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You have people in shops from all over?
Mainly in the greater Dayton area, but we have people that are from other states that do have shops in our stores. But what's really unique is how many customers have come in from all over the United States, specifically to shop at Antiques Village. From Arkansas, from Pittsburgh, from Green Bay, Wisconsin, to Alaska. We had somebody from Alaska, Canada, Michigan. And so, you know, the word gets out, and I think that people are impressed with what we're doing, and they keep coming back and keep telling more people about it.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you could come. I'll be over to the shop.
All right.
Looking forward to seeing you.
Okay. And I know what a job you're doing. You're lucky to have her.
I know that.
Thank you.
I know that. There's no doubt about it.
All right. And people will know that you keep good records.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you again for coming.